you're listening to Grit and Grace. No, you have found the right spot. The reason we're playing a little Zumba music is because we got a special guest with us today. Welcome back, everybody. Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth here every Saturday morning from 8 to 9. And we love bringing some, really just spotlight great guests from our community here. Hello, can I speak? And today
Not today.
Not today. Today is going to be the same. We've got this special, wonderful Miss Indira. Welcome, Indira.
Hi.
Welcome.
Good morning. How are you today?
Good morning, Mama. Yes. And Indira, for our listeners that may not know, she is, a fitness guru all around, okay? But her specialty and how I met her was Zumba. So that's why I wanted to bring her on, because in the summer season, we all want to stay fit. We all want to do things. And I don't know about a lot of our listeners, but like we had just discussed our top 3, there are a lot of things that we hate to do, so to get in shape, you have to, find ways that you can spend time and enjoy it. And for me personally is dancing. So I've taken some dance classes when I came out to Conroe area. I did not know what was available, right? So I joined the Y, and in between gigs, I had some time. So I went in one Monday morning for a 10-10 class of Zumba at the Y. Didn't know what to expect, and bam, this young lady comes in, and she has just the most flavor personality that I have met in years. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. And she also brings like some great authority, not just because, but she's from Monterey. So she's got this great thick accent. And when you're thinking you want to learn Zumba and all the salsa and the different dances, you want someone that's, that's their native dance. And sure enough, Indira, you are fantastic. Thank you so much for coming. We are so excited to have you. Yeah, so I know we can find you at the Y and everything, but really I wanted to find out before, kind of backtrack, because you've been, like I said, in the fitness world for many years before the Zumba really made a splash. And so where and how did it all begin for you? Was it in Monterey?
Yes, in Monterrey, Mexico.
Yeah?
Yeah, that was very excited. I also was in fitness. I started with low impact classes and step. I know you don't like steps. I love steps. So that was one of my favorite steps.
See, and why is it one of your favorites? Is it just a way to kind of...
I love it.
The speed, because it's something that...
I have a lot of energy. Still.
Oh, yes, you do. And we'll get to that because it's amazing. Jen and I like to think we hustle because we do regular, we have probably about 3 or 4 gigs, if you wanted to say, between, stuff that we do by day, stuff we do for others, kind of thing. But Indira blows us out of the water when I listen to her schedule. So so you started in Monterey, you fell in love with step, and then how did you make your way to Conroe?
Well, when I moved here, I just love it. I work in the YMCA, teaching a couple classes over there.
That's
I met you.
Oh, yeah. So it's somewhere you were dancing there, and then you came over to the States. Was Zumba already something you were interested in before you came to the States, or was it after you came to the U.S. that you started?
No, I always in fitness. I told you I just teaching a couple different type exercise.
Yeah.
But Zumba, I always dancing when I'm little anyway. But I just start Zumba is coming, But I do other different exercises. But I like it. I say, why not? So I start teaching my Zumba classes, and I love it. I think it's a lot of fun.
Well, it is. And, a lot of our listeners, so you've probably heard of Zumba. You've seen some of the tapes out there and everything. And you're like, well, they're just dancing. But I want to fill you in that you have to qualify. This is not, somebody can't just call themselves a Zumba instructor. I can't walk out and be like, Zumba instructor Merideth. Like, you have to go through, maybe not a boot camp, but you've got to get qualified. You got to take the test. You got to qualify just like your fitness. And that's something, too, that opened my eyes to really Indira and what she does for qualifying for some of these fitness exams and everything she's got to learn. So it just really makes you feel great about knowing, like, it's not just about what we think, oh yeah, you look good, you be in shape, you can do it. Like, you have to know stuff too. So I was wondering on the Zumba dancing stuff, what is something that when you first got started, I imagine it was natural for you, correct?
Oh yeah, I never do like something I don't like. I just put music and I do it. Yeah.
Well, and
that was very good.
She makes it seem so easy, but not all of us have that rhythm. Not all of us have that speed. So really, what are some of, when you're going to be a Zumba instructor, did you reach out to them and did you get connected? And did you have to, I know you have, like, they do music for you, like, because you have a network with Zumba, right? You can get plugged into the new music and everything,
Oh yeah,
correct?
yes, it's correct. Yeah.
So do you do that like every few months? Because I feel like you always come out with new music during class, and you say you got plugged in and everything like that.
Every month we have a different music.
Every month?
Yeah.
Oh, and I love they give you gear and everything like that. So, for a lot of our listeners that may not know about Zumba, and let me back up because I get all excited, but I forget some of them may not know. What does Zumba entail? What is, for a newbie?
What is Zumba?
Yeah, like,
Well,
is it the different
Yeah,
salsa?
you have a different. Yeah, you have a different like salsa, reggaeton, merengue, all kind of.
I love her
I mean,
accent.
yeah, that
You
was
could just talk all
very,
day,
very.
Indira. I love it. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
love it. Yeah, everything.
And
You
then,
can put music, like disco music too, like just Zumba, but it's everything.
that's right, because
Yeah.
you're totally right. I forget you don't have to always play Latin music. It can be like
Yeah, you can
something,
do whatever you want. Yeah.
whatever. And so I've danced to the disco
Even
music.
belly dance.
Yeah, and the belly dancing, which totally blew my mind. So is that something that you brought in, or is that something that you
No,
see?
everything but included with Zumba.
It is.
Yeah.
So, see, I had no idea, and I didn't. Other Zumba classes I had taken, or really the tape, did not include something like that. So I had no idea until I got to your class. And so, something that I want our listeners to know about: how do you up the ante for a lot of your listeners? Because a lot of your visitors, they come in, and it's not just a class. You give them stuff to wear, right? What do you give them?
Well, they give us some coin belt.
Oh, the
Ooh, I
coin
love
belt,
it,
which
yeah.
I'm wearing.
Like this, I can hear everybody have your moves on the.
All right, yeah, if I were a little taller, right?
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, and that cracks me up because I remember the first time I went in, and yeah, that Monday morning, and of course you're just kind of like watching everybody, and I don't know about you, but the first time I go into class, I go in the back row because I'm like, let me see what's going on here, right? So I go in the back row, and then she comes in, and she's just this bold personality, just loving life. And she's contagious. You want to be around her. And so she's like, come and get your belt, come and get your belt. And I was like, what? What? And I'm telling you, Jen, you got to try this. It's amazing. You get an alter ego. Like, I was afraid to try to belly dance, but you give me a coin belt, Sasha Fierce comes out. I don't know what it is. I'm sorry, Beyonce. I had to take it because that's the best alter ego name in the world.
Oh.
It's the best name in the world, alter ego. But yeah, can you believe it was just so much fun? So
It's fun. It's very fun.
My favorite alter ego name is Diana Prince.
Is it? Okay, where does that stem from?
Wonder Woman.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. All right. Well, see, you school me on some of the hero ways. I school you on the Sasha Fierce ways.
I despise her.
Oh, do you? Oh, I'm sorry. But
Yeah.
you would love my altar, though. You could take Meredith Fierce, Sasha Mir. Gosh, I got to come up with a better alter ego. Okay.
We'll work on that.
Yeah, but okay. Yeah, we'll work
Moving
on that. So, really, where can a lot of our listeners find you at? Because I know I got to see you at the Y. So you're at the Y.
Yeah.
Is it just Mondays or how?
Just I teach in Zumba classes on Wednesday, Conroe, Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays.
Yeah, right.
10. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So listeners, and that's the thing she is Monday, Wednesday, Friday at the Y. But as I was talking about the hustle, like I said, Jen and I, we feel like we go, 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 and every minute of the day we try to, max our time out. But Indira, good night. You were saying Thursday that you had worked, because Tuesday, Thursdays, because she does other stuff. She does private instruction. She works at some private kind of country club areas for their teams. And then, so Thursdays, you're going, like, you exercise or instruct the class how many hours a day?
Well, all days for just Zumba or different
Yeah,
types of-
well, all of them.
Yeah, Monday, Wednesday, almost like three, sometimes 4 hours a day.
Oh my gosh. And it blows your mind. And of course, she's like, yeah, 3 or 4 hours a day. But I want you to think about it. When you're in class and you're watching your instructor just standing there talking to you? No, she's hustling with you. And we need it with this one because we can't always follow until we're looking at her. Like, she's got us trained. We're like, unless we see you, we can't do it. We'll pause. But it blows my mind how much you do in a day. And I tell you, how do you stay on top of it? Is it because you're making sure you're also eating healthy?
Well, I guess the more important here is that you have to love it.
Oh, yeah.
and I love it. I always love it. This is the best for me for teaching classes.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
I love it. And just it's not just Zumba, water aerobics, kind of.
Oh,
Different.
that's right, because you do
Yeah.
Zumba aerobics or water aerobics.
Aqua Zumba too.
Aqua Zumba, that's
Yeah,
right. It's
aqua
so
Zumba or
cool.
water aerobics. Yes.
I would love to try that stuff. And I mean, you think it would be fun, but I'm sure the water aqua aerobics can be
Oh
really
yeah, that was
hard.
very tough. Very very tough water aqua Zumba.
Is that called high impact or low impact?
Well, it's in the water. I mean,
It's a little bit.
Yeah.
See, I don't know the difference between high and low. I just feel like low is not as
Well,
heavy.
the water is resistance. It's different.
Oh, okay, okay. So, but what is the difference between high and low impact?
Well, high is just jump and jump and jump.
Oh, okay. So
like
low
jumping
is,
jazz and all kind of stuff. Yeah. And low impact is just stay on the floor, moves here there.
oh, okay.
Yeah.
You could tell I'm still,
Low
learning.
impact, like Jane Fonda.
Yeah.
Aerobics.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, but man, okay, so low impact doesn't mean a little easier because I'm telling you, I'm sweating.
Well, the pen easier because low impact is with sometimes you use weights or kind of different.
Yeah.
depending.
Well, okay, says somebody who's in shape. To me, I'm like, low does it, maybe it gives me a little leg up that I won't turn purple, but not much. I'll just be red,
Don't worry, I push you.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, she does. In fact, I know a lot of our listeners, if you'll remember, we had the birthday a couple months ago. Well, I had this whole mantra coming up, which was great before 38, because I was turning
Yay.
38 and I was really on a mission to get in shape. And Indira started, anytime I would lag, she just started yelling, 38, 38. And it was like a way to call me out in class. Oh my gosh, it was hilarious, especially when we had newbies come in and they're like, what in the world is going on here? And she's caught on to when I slack. And so more or less all eyes on me. She said, 38. And I'm like, "Ugh." So she still calls me 38 because now we're doing the
Well,
great.
like this unit is stop. You just jumping.
Oh, yeah.
You want to stop, but I say, 38. 38, come on.
I love it. And so it's so fun getting nicknames and, of course, getting to enjoy it. The more time you work out, the more she'll know and definitely keep you encouraged, but also regulate because she makes sure she doesn't let you slack, which even on your birthday, she makes you work hard. With nothing
for
wrong.
next year.
I know, right?
39.
We don't need to talk about that. Indira, it's going to be 38 forever. So how about you,
Okay.
Jen? You want any intel on the Zumba? Because I'm trying to get you into it.
I don't know. What do you recommend for the best fitness balance?
Well, I guess it's for eat good, healthy.
Yeah. Healthy
Drinks
balance.
a lot of
diet.
water. Yeah.
Oh, the water.
Water, especially in Zumba, because I have a couple friends. They have a like the watch. You count the steps, and they say, "Oh, I stay in my class and say I just burn like 800 calories."
Wow.
In the class.
Wow.
I guess it should depend, but after that you have to drink a lot of water. So
No.
every time I change music or whatever, I always tell the people, go drink some water.
Right.
Always.
Right.
Because people, they don't even
Yeah,
they need to.
we just kind of, because I've been there too, where I'm just like trying to keep moving, getting ready for the next song.
Yeah.
And she has to remind us, and I'm glad she does, because and she's seen where, I don't know what it is, but my feet like start freezing up, and so. And dear God bless, she's like, are you eating your bananas and your tomatoes? Because apparently I don't get enough potassium, okay? So I get some Charlie horses in my feet. And so if out of nowhere you see me like running around like a banshee, it's because I'm trying to get this cramp out. And so you'll hear her being like, 38, did you eat your banana? Did you have your tomatoes? I love it. It's so cute. And I mean, that's also great. And I don't think it's necessarily just Zumba specific, but I think just because of her heritage and just knowing so much from the family, she gives me great tips. Like, remember your smoothie idea with the mango and
yeah,
oatmeal?
there was a couple recipes there.
Yeah. And so anytime, and it's so cool when you want like some homemade tricks, some things to do, go to Indira. She knows what to do. So I love hearing her tips.
Drink your protein in the morning.
Yes.
With fruits and
And she keeps you in check. So I know your days have got to start early, Indira, correct?
Yes. too early.
Well, I was about to say, I know she actually has exercise class coming up right at 10
Yeah,
o'clock.
10
So
o'clock in the
thank
pool.
you for
Yeah.
coming in. You were so
Well,
sweet.
thank you.
Now I want to real quick because we're going to take a break because I want to play a quick game.
Okay.
But before we go, I want to break. I want you to tell the listeners what is the little treat you have for our listeners today. Remember?
Oh, don't know why?
Yes.
Okay, well, if we have something very, very good.
Very good.
Yeah, so the people listen to me today in the radio. So they go to the YMCA in the front desk and say, I just listen Indira, the Zumba instructor
On Lone
in
Star Community
Lone Star
Radio.
Community. Yeah. So they give you a 7 days pass, guest pass for free.
What?
So,
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
So
So
you can go and enjoy the YMCA and with me.
oh,
So let's
thank
go.
you. Look at that gift.
Zumba
Thank
classes.
you, Indira. And thank
You're
you, the
welcome.
Y. So, yeah, powered by the Y and Miss Indira. You, by mentioning Indira's name and that you heard her this morning on Lone Star Community Radio, you show up at the Y in Conroe location, let them know, and they're going to hook you up with a 7-day pass. You're going to
Yes.
want to take advantage of the Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes 10:10 with Indira. It will take you to a new experience and a new level. And you take men, too. It's not just ladies in your class, correct?
No, correct.
Yeah, and men, I mean, you definitely want to enjoy the rhythm and get in there, and it's fun. I mean, it's a great experience, and I know I'm going to get this one right here, Miss Grit. She's going to be joining us soon, right?
Yay.
Well, hopefully.
No, yay!
Yay.
You just said it, yay.
No, I said hopefully.
Oh, dang it.
Schedule permitting.
Oh, fine. All right, we're going to take a quick break, come back, because I want to play a quick game with Indira. So everybody stay tuned. We've got more of Grit and Grace with Jennifer and Merideth coming up next.
Hey, Montgomery.
Thanks so much for tuning in this week, guys. Be sure to check us out every Saturday live, 8 to 9 on Conroe's FM 104.5 and 106.1. Also on irlonestar.com. But more importantly, subscribe. Let us know what you want to hear. Leave us your comments, right?
Yeah.
We want to hear from you, all right? Check us out online, too. Where can they find us online? Damn it, woman, that's what you're supposed to say. The social media. Grit and Grace Texas at gmail.com. Online, all our social media platforms are at Grit and Grace Texas. Be sure to connect with us, guys.